Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Mysterious JG. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a Let's Play will be best known as having once inconvenienced Lethal Feline and having almost done the same thing again. Because, yeah, like I had a recording session recently where I kind of got stuck. I got at a place where I was like, yeah, I'll take a break. I'll leave my PlayStation like in suspend mode and wrap up the last video of this session later. And then didn't get a chance to do that. And was coming up on my time we would normally be recording Atelier Rizza 2. And like had to like delay the start of that so I could sneak in a GTA 5 video. So I am actually today avoiding that by doing this video right now. We're only 19% progress, and that's with a lot of yeah, this is a game with a lot of stuff that you can do, I suppose. So I drove around last time trying to find a drug van for this Trevor post-story quest, and I ended up finding one when switching over to Franklin, and was driving as Franklin towards Trevor's house in the hope that I could pull some kind of switch, but something happened, which you will see now. Oh. Well, never mind. Yeah, we were getting a phone call. Not from Steve Haynes. Yeah, we were getting a phone call from Devin, and I guess I didn't answer, so now it's not going to happen.
You are through to the...
Oh, crap. A phone call came in, and I thought I switched over to pause in time so I could unpause and take the call, but now it looks like it's gone. So I guess we missed a phone call from Devin Weston. Which is kind of making me wonder if I should just freaking load. But I'll drive around in the hopes that the call will happen on its own. Oh, Jimmy's calling. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was
Hello?
Jimmy.
Yo, F, you see my dad? We ain't seen him for a while.
No. No, I haven't, man.
Oh, great. Because my mom is majorly freaking out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was a call from Devin. That wasn't much of a call. There might be an email exchange later. Alright, well, we got to check Franklin's emails and texts, because they were piling up too while I was F-Dogs. My dad's not like a complete asshole. I'm gonna go to premiere his movie. Okay. Michael's dead for real this time. I hope you two aren't involved. I've transferred his cut. Then, well, we got some emails, including Michael, for real? I heard your boy Michael got spooked. Like, you don't know anything about that shit? Nothing at all, homie, for real. Then we have, So you did it? T. Response, no, man, I heard it was Devin Weston, or one of them guys. F. And then Amanda, rot in hell. I know you had something to do with the death of my husband. If I ever see you again, so help me God, I will rip your head clean off your shoulders. I suggest you stay a long way away from me and my family. I hope you rot in hell. I'm sorry about your loss. I didn't have anything to do with it. Me and Michael were close. It was close, and I tried to be a friend to him as best I could. I guess we was friends because he weren't perfect, and neither am I. F. Yeah, so we missed a call from Devin. And now I'm annoyed about that, so I feel like I might just wrap up this video with a, I might have to just find any, like a summation of what happens and just like not try to show everything, because there's like, we have Trevor and Franklin to play with both, and I think Trevor probably is also getting texts and phone calls about Michael's death. And I'm curious whether Trevor will show Franklin's response to his text. Oh, here's Lamar.
Hey, what's happening, homie?
Man, you right about Stretch, dog. Dude janky as fuck.
After all the scams and attempted homicides, huh? Now you say he janky?
Well, excuse me if I want to see the best in people, nigga. But this is, though, homie, I gotta stay low-key.
Yeah, you do that. And keep breathing, dog.
By the way, I didn't betray Michael, dog. So let's see if we can get Trevor. Oh, fuck you. No, this is going to be impossible. Because he warped all the way over here. Alright, well, we got to switch to Franklin before it makes him not be in this crook anymore. But I'm starting to feel like I may have just wasted this effort here, and that we need to just load a different game. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I came up here on account of... See, I don't even know if the strip club will still be available. Well, no. Here it is. As far as I know, Franklin and Trevor are not allies at this point.
Hello?
Fucking dad is dead. My dad is dead. What the fuck, man? What do you know about it? My fucking dad.
Michael? Shit. Man, I don't know nothing.
I'm surprised, is all.
Man, that's bad, man. Look, man, I loved your dad, man, but... Sorry, but...
Fuck you, man.
Alright, well, so we don't have to worry probably about doing friendship dates with Jimmy. Which is one of the things I thought we might have to do, friendship dates with Jimmy. Let's see if we can hang out with him.
This Big J, a.k.a.
Okay.
Up next, the Memphis OG, the legend, Lil Sco. This comes as the close of
There might not be that much that we can do after all. Like, we missed the Devon phone call. Might be that that's just going to be a thing. Okay, good. You hang out there. So we want to... I mean, I'll switch... When we do switch to Trevor, he'll have... The things we can probably do, and then I'm going to run short on time to do what I want to do anyway, but the things we can probably do are hang out with Lamar. And probably Trevor could still do a friendship date with Jimmy. Although that's messed up in its own different way. But if Trevor tries to hang out, I do not believe you. T. I swear, you know, Michael was a snake, but he was my friend, and I don't kill people, even the ones who got me wrapped up in shit like he did. Frank. I'm kind of not sure why Franklin's lying to Michael or Trevor about this when he asked for Trevor's help with murdering Michael. I'm not sure why Trevor is bothering to... Like, I can understand... Yeah, actually, Trevor's side of this conversation I do understand. Other than, like, if... I guess if, like, I don't know, fucking... Zerfall asked my help in planning the murder of Lethal Feline. And then I said, "What are you talking about? I can't help with that." And then Grimmeth was, or sorry, Lethal Feline. Yeah, only one of it. Okay, I guess I have to be one of the three for this to make sense. But if Zerfall was, said, "Hey, I need you to help me murder Lethal," and I said, "I can't have any part of that," and then Lethal is like murdered, like almost immediately, and I'm like, "Hey, did you murder Lethal?" And he's like, "No, man, I swear, that's not me." I guess my thing was I wouldn't bother to text Zerfall back. I don't believe you. I think I would just have to try to probably not hang out with him because he's a murderer. All right. Okay, so this handoff is going to go smoother than I was afraid of. I was kind of worried they would keep finding reasons for him not to be around, but
Oh, it's you snake. You here to take me out too? Oh man, I could have taken you out. I chose to do Mike. He was good to you, too.
oh, I didn't know this would
Man, he
happen.
used me, dog, straight up. Could not be trusted, you know that. Now you can't be trusted either. Stay away from me, Frank. I don't know what I'll do.
But thanks for delivering this truck, because I really needed it. No! Like, the game is sort of auto-piloting them away from each other, but, I need Trevor to have this truck. I'm sorry. Well, now that we got the truck, we can take our time and check our emails. So we do have the other side of this. So we're clear, buddy. Hey, Trevor just dropped off something cool. Okay. Alright, so Trevor doesn't have a bunch of correspondence. So it looks like what triggered me to actually pause the game when I did, I was always going to pause between videos and let my PS4 sit around in like suspend mode. But what caused me to actually go ahead and do it when I did it was that Devin Weston was calling Franklin, probably to threaten him. Although it might have been Steve Haynes, I don't remember, but it was one of those two was calling to wrap up that whole thing. So I guess I was kind of hoping that that call would re-trigger since I didn't pick it up and answer it. But I'd have to be playing as Franklin for that to happen, and we did a fairly long drive without it happening, so I think we just lost it. I did find out between videos too, though, because I was trying to like look up Steve Haynes calls Franklin and tells him to kill Trevor. The reason it was like, wow, that seems like an important thing that they just left out was, yeah, there was a scene. We saw it. It was like at the end of some mission or other in the chain where Steve Haynes and Dave Norton just show up in after Franklin is, I think it's after Franklin drives Lamar back from the thing where the Ballas had him holed up in a lumberyard or whatever. And that's when Franklin calls on Michael and Trevor to help rescue him, and they do it. It's like one of the few moments in the game where it's like, all right, well, these weird old white dudes will show up to help Franklin in the clutch. And Lamar was like giving Franklin shit for not being close to him anymore, not looking after him, and kind of like it was a bad place for Franklin and Lamar because Lamar was kind of like not acknowledging that he'd fucked up and Franklin had saved him. And I feel like in most of the endings, like there's, especially if you do the hangouts between them, they kind of make some progress where Lamar has to be kind of like, yeah, all right, I guess I'll owe you one. But at the end of all that, that's when Steve Haynes and Dave Norton just show up and are like, hey, Franklin, you're going to murder Trevor for us when we tell you to. And Franklin's like, no, I'm not. What? And Lamar's like, hey, who are those guys? And Franklin's like, I don't know, nobody, shut up. keep calling him Lamar. Is that his name? Is he in, yeah, it is Lamar. So Trevor never gets to hang out with Lamar, which makes me kind of wonder why he's got his number. He's like, hey, you know that Franklin murdered Michael, right?
What up, this LD? If you a dude, hang up my line right now. If you's a bitch, leave a message.
What if you're a dude who's a little bit of a bitch? Billy, bitch girls. Chang Jr. and Chang Sr. I have both of their numbers. What the hell? Hey, why did you tell Franklin to murder Michael? That wasn't nice.
You are through to the exclusive.
So he could, in theory, hang out with, like, Wade and Ron are never friendship dates for Trevor. So he could call Jimmy, and that's about it. And I'm kind of halfway wondering if Jimmy's going to reach to him. Or did he already, and I've already forgotten about it? So otherwise, this is kind of it. So we got a van, a Rumpo van full of drugs.
Mom! Mom! I got the meds! Mom! Mom! Oh, mother!
So the basic conclusion of the mission is Trevor's basically whacked out of his mind and is hallucinating his mom. I don't know if we know for sure if she's dead or what, but yeah, like that. So that's kind of the whole thing, was that he was hallucinating.
Damn, you fine, baby.
Which would be kind of cute if it just happened on its own. Like making you go through a mission to see that is I wasn't as fond of. But yeah, I mean, I think I get it. So we're not going to be hanging out with Jimmy, but we can try him one more time. Just to be a jerk.
This Big J?
So let's hang out with Lamar. I think we had to hang out with him twice before I was satisfied we'd seen most of the relevant dialogue.
Hey, how about we kick it?
All right, nigga, let's do that. You know where I'm at.
Cool, homie.
Do I? Do I know where you're at? I guess I know where you're at. It's not the same... Because last time I picked him up, like, over here, so, it's not literally the same place. Where the hell is he? Friend meeting place. It's not even that freaking close. Alright. Dope. Yeah, if I just get to 30 minutes and a stopping point, like I can, we can allow for like another video's worth of like Franklin hanging out with Lamar socially and Trevor hanging out with Jimmy socially, if that's going to be permitted, and it'll be fine. And like I could even try to see if and that way I could even switch to Trevor and see if him driving around is like any kind of additional, because I had forgotten all about that little thing with his mom. I wasn't expecting it. So if any other thing happens to either one of them, if they're driving around for a few days, we can kind of check. But yeah, the main thing I would want to see, I think we've kind of messed up now, which is the call that you get resolving that mission chain. So.
Damn, my nigga, this how you rolling now? Real? What it is, my nigga.
Yes. Nig. Alright, you really just go to strip clubs and bars in this game, don't you? I suppose you could drive all the way up here to play darts. Maybe they realized like everybody just went to bars for socializing. 'Cause the only reason I don't want to bother the strip clubs, it just takes longer to get out. Like, you end up spending more time in there making sure that you didn't miss anything.
Man, them white fools you friends with, pair of fucking crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about them
That's
anymore.
true. They must have loved you showing up. The little boy running around and do their dirty work.
Man, it ain't exactly like that, homie. I made real bank fucking.
So we've
with
heard
those
this
guys,
one.
Trust me, dog. With you, I get to run around and do errands and shit and get nothing.
You got respect, nigga. Some things is more important than money.
Yeah, okay, homie. If the fuck you say so.
Yeah, well, I hope you learned your lesson.
Lesson? I ain't sure what I learned from them. Are you fool? But I learned not to spend that much time worrying about what niggas like you think.
Alright, well, I'm glad we're friends. So, yeah, we've already had this exact date after Michael's death. So it looks like we got to work our way through this one and then have another friendship date before we might get some different dialogue. Hyman. Based around the fact that Trevor is alive and Michael is dead.
Nigga, you should see yourself right now, motherfucker.
Nah, nigga, you see yourself. You drunk motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm holding shit together. I always do.
Alright, so we'll drunk drive a bit here.
You drunk, shitty motherfucker.
Yo, nigga, your humor.
Because, yeah, this is exactly the same date. Which is fine.
Real fucking childish. You know that? When you wasted, you fucked up, dog.
Nah, nigga. It's always like this, nigga. It's always like this, nigga.
It's always like this. It's always like this.
You's a bitch.
Now, alright, nigga, I'm always a bitch.
When they want they man.
Just trying to get far away enough for the wanted level to go away, then we'll go drink some more. Alright. I don't know that we're going to have enough to do that I'm going to feel like I need to, but we could do a partial video. The only thing I'm trying to avoid is, like, having to make time on screen during the lengthy loadup.
That fat guy, man, what's his name?
Damn it!
Stay in touch, alright?
Keep it gangster, dog.
Oh, fuck! I screwed it. Oh, no. I wanted to go to the purple one, not the yellow one. And then, yeah, that fat one, what was his name? Yeah, I was about to talk about Trevor. Oh, well, I screwed it up. Let's see if Trevor is capable of going on a friendship date with Jimmy.
Better out than in.
So he's at Oh, don't tell me this is the fancy mansion home of Michael Madrazo. Oh, well, here's Jimmy calling him.
My dad's dead. My dad, Uncle G, my dad.
Well, yeah. Well, I never had a father.
My dad, my fucking dad. How did it happen? My dad.
Yeah, it's a bad business, certainly. I'm sorry.
My fucking dad. My dad. You tried to be a good friend to you, and now he's dead.
Send my best to your mom.
Huh. I don't think this is the mansion that guy had. I think this is... Yeah, this is not. It's like a hotel. So we just went and puked in the fountain in a fancy hotel. So it doesn't sound like we are meant to be doing social hangout dates with Jimmy.
We don't care. We'll play anywhere with
It's a little early to be doing it. Yeah, Chef is like...
we had drugs and we
You got these... Every character that you ever have a phone conversation with is part of the mission.
had a bit of a fashion sense. And for us, we weren't about the fashion, we were about the music.
I feel bad I was like comically dismissive of you. Saw a hostile behind us. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'll tell you what we're going to do just to round out the video here. Because I meant for this one to go slightly short. It might end up going slightly long. But what we'll do is we'll return to our opulent mansion and advance time to where we can try to do another friendship date with Lamar. Because he was about to do a thing about, hey man, you're a fat friend. And I think I missed it. I think I blew it now. Like, I don't think we're going to get that dialogue again, and I'm hoping that we do. And if we don't, we might get the dialogue you get after that. But boy, I made a mess of this. Basically, this video I showed you what happens if Franklin runs into Trevor, which I didn't really set out to show at all. But mostly I showed you the end of the mission where Trevor's mom wants pills. That's about all we really got. That is a cash truck. Do not care. There is Weasel News. Do not care. Show me the way it's done. What? Provider. Yeah, I think, I mean, this is still a fun game to just, like, there's an open world game where you want to just start driving around and having a, oh, Tanisha's gonna, I wasn't expecting this.
Hey, boo, what's happening?
Hi, Franklin. I'm calling to tell you I'm getting married.
Oh.
Shit, I knew that.
I mean, like, tomorrow.
Oh, shit, okay.
You know, you will find someone, Franklin. But before that, you gotta grow up. I mean, seriously. You didn't want to hang out with Lamar because he was too crazy. But, well, do you really think you moved on from craziness?
Look, thanks for the lecture, all right? But listen, I'm happy for you, honestly. I am, man. Now, I'll see you around, all right?
Take care of yourself.
Well, see, that's a really deep connection they had. The person we met once in one mission, who seems to be chastising you for not hanging around with, like, a hoodlum. Yeah, there's some real mixed messaging about what the game thinks Franklin should do with his life. But, it doesn't really seem like, they're sad. Like, yeah, if you kill I don't think we're supposed to be happy with him for murdering Trevor or Michael, obviously. But, you got people like Tanisha. I guess Lamar is happy with him in the third ending, which we'll see. But, yeah, that call from Tanisha, like there's different calls that come in for like days after the game is over. It all peters out, and which is why I'm not going to go crazy about trying to show it all. But yeah, like I'm not sure that we're going to get anything that's quite going to top like him telling Lamar that he murdered Michael, and then Lamar texting him and being like, "Hey man, did you murder Michael?" And him being like, "No man." That's probably as good as it's going to get for this kind of nonsense. But I'll tell you what, I actually do need to kind of just call it. So I'm going to, I don't know. I got to think about whether I care about trying to show anything more often this mode. I might see if there's any possible way for me to see what the results of these activities are without going through them. Like, is there a transcript of the friendship dates and I can just read it Because if so, we'll start the next video, and I'll just kind of summarize, and we'll move on from there to the third and like actual good ending. Otherwise, maybe we'll dick around with this some more. I'm not sure, but I gotta call it a video. So come back next time for something.